Forest fires, also known as wildfires, are a force of nature capable of immense destruction and renewal. These uncontrolled blazes rip through forests and grasslands, leaving devastation in their wake. Yet they also play a vital ecological role, shaping landscapes and driving natural processes. This duality makes understanding forest fires crucial, especially in the United States, a nation grappling with increasingly frequent and intense wildfire seasons. This essay delves into the nature of forest fires, their causes, behavior, and the strategies employed to combat them. Forest fires are uncontrolled fires that burn through vegetation, consuming trees, shrubs, and ground cover. These fires can start from natural causes like lightning strikes or human activities such as unattended campfires, discarded cigarettes, or deliberate acts of arson. They vary dramatically in size, intensity, and speed, influenced by factors like fuel availability, weather conditions, and topography. For instance, dry conditions and high winds can cause a fire to spread rapidly, while moist conditions can slow its progress. There are three main types of forest fires: surface fires, crown fires, and ground fires. Each type behaves differently and requires specific strategies for management and control. Surface fires burn along the forest floor, consuming leaf litter and underbrush. These fires are generally low intensity and can help clear dead vegetation, promoting new growth. Crown fires are the most intense, spreading through the tops of trees, fueled by strong winds. These fires can leap from treetop to treetop, making them difficult to control and extremely dangerous. Ground fires burn beneath the surface, consuming organic matter in the soil. These fires can smolder for long periods even after surface fires have been extinguished and can reignite under the right conditions. Each type poses unique challenges for firefighters and has distinct ecological impacts. Surface fires can benefit the ecosystem by clearing debris, while crown fires can devastate large areas. Ground fires, though less visible, can severely affect soil health and forest regeneration. Forest fires ignite when there is a source of heat, fuel, and oxygen. Natural causes include lightning strikes, volcanic activity, and, in rare cases, spontaneous combustion of dry vegetation. However, human activities are the leading cause of wildfires in the United States. Unattended campfires, discarded cigarettes, arson, equipment use, and sparks from power lines are common culprits. Understanding these human-caused ignition sources is critical for implementing preventative measures and reducing the number of wildfires. Several environmental factors contribute to the prevalence and intensity of forest fires. Drought is a major contributor, drying out vegetation and making it more susceptible to ignition. Strong winds can fan flames, rapidly spreading fires across vast distances. High temperatures increase the likelihood of ignition and fuel fire intensity. Low humidity further dries out vegetation, creating ideal conditions for combustion. Dense forests with abundant fuel, including dead trees and dry underbrush, provide ample material for wildfires to consume. Understanding fire behavior is crucial for predicting fire movement, allocating resources effectively, and ensuring firefighter safety. Fire behavior analysis involves studying how fires start, spread, and develop over time. This knowledge helps in making informed decisions during firefighting operations, ensuring that resources are used efficiently and that firefighters are kept out of harm's way. The fire triangle illustrates the three elements necessary for fire: heat, oxygen, and fuel. Without any one of these elements, a fire cannot sustain itself. Understanding this concept is fundamental for both preventing and combating wildfires. Removing any one of these elements extinguishes the fire. For instance, firefighters may remove fuel by creating fire breaks, or they might reduce oxygen by using fire retardants. Each method targets a specific element of the fire triangle. Fire spreads through conduction, convection, and radiation. Each of these methods of heat transfer plays a role in how quickly and extensively a fire can move through an area. Conduction refers to heat transfer through direct contact. This can happen when flames touch and ignite nearby materials, such as dry leaves or branches. Convection involves heat rising and preheating vegetation above the flames. This process can cause the fire to spread vertically, igniting tree canopies and other elevated fuels. Radiation is heat transfer through electromagnetic waves, igniting materials at a distance. This can lead to spot fires, where embers carried by the wind ignite new areas far from the main fire. Topography also influences fire behavior, with fires spreading faster uphill as heat rises and preheats vegetation above. The slope of the land can significantly impact the speed and direction of a wildfire, making it a critical factor in fire management strategies. Section 6. Combating the blaze, extinguishing forest fires. Fighting forest fires is a dangerous and complex endeavor, often requiring a multi-pronged approach. The intensity and unpredictability of wildfires make them one of the most challenging natural disasters to manage. Firefighters must be well trained and equipped to handle these extreme conditions. Initial attack strategies focus on suppressing the fire quickly before it can grow out of control. This involves rapid deployment of resources to the fire's edge, aiming to contain it within a limited area. Speed and efficiency are critical in these early stages. Firefighters use a combination of techniques, including establishing fire breaks by clearing vegetation. These fire breaks act as barriers to slow down or stop the spread of the fire. Clearing brush and other flammable materials is essential to create these protective zones. Dousing flames with water and fire-retardant foam is another critical method. Water helps to cool down the fire, while fire-retardant foam creates a barrier that slows the fire's progress. These substances are often dropped from aircraft to cover large areas quickly. Firefighters also dig containment lines to prevent the fire from spreading. These lines are trenches or cleared areas that act as a physical barrier to the fire. By removing flammable material, they help to stop the fire in its tracks. Aerial firefighting plays a crucial role, with helicopters and airplanes dropping water or fire retardant onto the blaze. These aerial efforts are coordinated with ground teams to maximize their effectiveness. The combination of air and ground attacks is essential for controlling large wildfires. Smoke jumpers parachute into remote areas to combat fires in inaccessible locations. These highly trained firefighters are often the first line of defense in wilderness areas where traditional firefighting methods are not feasible. Their bravery and skill are vital in protecting our forests. Section 7. Challenges in wildfire suppression. Despite advancements in firefighting techniques, several challenges hinder wildfire suppression efforts. Extreme weather conditions such as high winds, low humidity, and lightning storms can make firefighting extremely dangerous and unpredictable. Rugged terrain, steep slopes, and limited access roads hinder firefighting efforts, making it difficult to transport equipment and personnel to the fire line. Urban encroachment into wildland areas increases the risk to life and property, complicating evacuation efforts and increasing the potential for catastrophic losses. Section 8. Innovations in forest fire management. Recognizing the increasing threat of wildfires, researchers and fire management agencies are developing innovative approaches to mitigate risks and improve response efforts. Early detection systems utilizing satellites, remote cameras, and artificial intelligence are being deployed to identify wildfires in their early stages. Prescribed burns, carefully controlled fires intentionally set to reduce fuel loads are becoming an increasingly important tool for managing forest health and reducing the risk of catastrophic wildfires. Section 9. Conclusion: coexisting with wildfires. Forest fires are a natural and inevitable part of many ecosystems, especially in fire-prone regions like the western United States. While they pose significant risks to human life and property, they also provide ecological benefits influencing forest composition, nutrient cycling, and wildlife habitat. Effective wildfire management requires a balanced approach that combines suppression efforts with proactive measures to reduce wildfire risks such as prescribed burns, community preparedness, and responsible forest management practices.